Nah, more like an anal fissure. Yeah. It's terrible.
Aux mode.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and gender non-conforming people in the audience, we are back with Late Night Hump Comedy Show. I am your joint, and we're going to have a very fun host tonight. You should buckle in. We're going to have a very funny show for you. We're here every Wednesday night. I'm just trying to figure out what is best on this mic level. So you guys could just tell me that, I guess, if it sounds weird at any point. How are you guys doing tonight? We're back. It's a Wednesday night. We're also on the live stream, so this is also for the people at home. What? So I'll feel better about myself a little bit. Yeah, you know, like when you're on the internet, you feel good about yourself. Because, like, what do you do when you go home? I go on the internet. So, like, if I'm on my own internet, it's a pretty good thing going on. I actually recently started a new job. The job consists of me just basically pushing a button on an app. Just, like, all day. That's all it is. I just, like, walk to different squares in the world, and I just, like, click on a button, and it says I'm mining an area. I swear to God, this is a real job. You can make real money doing this. Have you ever heard of this? I literally just press a button all day because I stay on the same square. You know, like they want you to go to different squares on the app, but I just stay on one square, and they give me money to just stay in one place and like play games on my phone. Every time I play a game, they give me like 33 cents. But the best part, it's not actually real cents. They're giving you crypto money. So it might be more valuable than cents. You don't really know. That's the good thing. You literally get paid real money that could be more valuable than other money. You know, like the money of the past, you know, like old Alexander Hamilton, like slave owner money. That's the money of the past. Now we do cryptocurrency. So you get paid to just click a button all day. And you're like, Jordan, that sounds... I'm Jordan Freed, by the way. I'm the host of this Late Night Hump. Jordan, isn't it boring to just click a button all day? Yes, but it's predictable. I love it. I know my boss isn't going to yell at me because I don't have a boss. I just have a button. All I do is click a button and play games. I lied. I don't actually click a button and play games. I also get paid to watch ads. That's right. I get to sit and watch ads all day if I want to. They're paying me to watch ads. What, did you just watch an ad anyway? You're going down the street, there's a billboard somewhere. You just got added. It happened to you already. You couldn't even control it. And nobody paid you crypto. Now I literally just push a button. Money. And I haven't tried it out to see if it actually works. Like, it hasn't gone to any of my wallets or anything. But you know, the button is there for me. The button loves me. The button makes me feel okay. Another cool thing about the button is... No, I'll stop with the button. You guys are done with that. What did I tell you I was going to talk about? Oh, I was going to talk about my Molly incident. Have you guys ever done Molly?
No.
Yeah, I've only done it like once or twice. But my most profound moment was when I was not on Molly. I actually was with one of my friends when they were on Molly, and it was a very life-changing experience. I didn't even realize this. I was like, oh, you're on Molly. Doesn't it feel good when people touch you? And then I just touched him, and he was like, don't do that. And I was like, what do you mean, man? Like, doesn't this feel good? And he's like, bro, you can't do that. And I was like, what's going on? And then he like freaked out, and I was like, okay, I get it. I might be getting too close to somebody on drugs. And like, mind you, I had not done Molly before, so I did not get it. Meanwhile, I do Molly with my girlfriend like a while later, and I understand why my best friend didn't want me touching him like that, because he was probably feeling some type of way, you know? Like, we're best friends, but we're not like best friends like that, you know? Like, it's all good, but he was not about it. And I realized that drugs can make you love someone. That's like Cupid's arrow. You know, you could literally use Molly to Cupid arrow somebody. And they would have no fucking clue. And now I'm my best friend's best man at his wedding. How the fuck does that happen? Just because I touched him while he was on Molly, now I'm his best man. That's some real love. That's some real chemical love. You know, you can't get that chemical love anywhere else. We're at the Weedman's joint. I don't know, do you guys know he also has mushrooms? You guys ever take psychedelic mushrooms? They're a lot. It's definitely a spiritual occurrence. Mushrooms are like the only time in my life I think I felt magic. They're the only time in my life I think I felt spirituality. I think I felt other beings and ghosts and things like that. So I kind of started learning from the mushrooms. I've actually been bathing in shit and dirt for 3 hours a day so that I could grow to have magical properties to myself. And you're laughing out there because I smell like shit and you guys are keeping your distance, but it's working. I've read all of your minds. I also am one with all of the stars up there. And I have seen the afterlife. Are you guys ready for your first comic of the evening? I said! Are you guys ready for your first comic of the evening? I saw this man. He is only here today. I promise you guys, there's no other reason, but I was tripping on mushrooms at a music festival. And I saw this man, and I was like, I don't think it's him. But then I Facebook messaged him afterwards. And like, usually when I Facebook message people, they don't respond, you know? But this guy did respond. It was him. He was at this music festival. He was placed there by my mushrooms. And he's also very funny. I did comedy with him at a pizza place one time, and you're probably thinking, wow, pizza, that sounds good right now. I'm pretty high. And maybe I'll go get pizza. You guys don't know what I do when I get off the stage unless you watch me when I walk off the stage and sit over there. But the next comic, he's fucking funny. Give it up for Matt Rivera. Woo! Yeah!
Oh yeah. Thank you, Jordan. Wow. How you guys doing tonight? You guys having fun? Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are really like, you guys are troopers right now. This is amazing. I'm very happy to see you guys. Well, what's your name with the stripes? Huh? Translate that for me? What's she say? What's your name? Kira? It's okay. It's okay. You mind if I just move closer to you? I don't like the way this makes. Oh, Jesus. That's not the way I want to do it. I'm going to try to make this work, alright? Okay. Are you guys familiar with the expression negative times a negative equals a positive? Okay. Alright, it's like a term used in math. I like to apply that when it comes to my substance abuse. So like if I'm out drinking and I'm late, I'm getting tired, you know? I'll do a line of coke so that way I don't fall asleep when I'm driving, you know? It's like another thing I do.
He said that's like I hate. No, because people really act like that.
I think she like that's dope. Like sometimes I'll take an Adderall for like studying or just for the sake of doing Adderall, and then I'll also take a Viagra to cancel out the erectile dysfunction. People don't know about that. You know, Adderall makes you smarter, not harder. People don't know that. I'm type 1 diabetic. Yeah, I'm type 1 diabetic. I'm diabetic for like 12 years now. Diabetes is weird. It has like a weird effect on your body because when your blood sugar is high, you don't metabolize food correctly, right? So a few years ago, I was like really skinny, like dangerously skinny, and I thought I was in good shape, but really it's because my diabetes is out of control, right? So I was walking around feeling like a 10, and then I went to see my endocrinologist, and I was like, I feel like a 10. And he was like, yeah, but if you don't change your lifestyle in a few years, your toes are going to be a 2. Yeah, amputation, it's crazy.
Right, my papa got his leg chopped off.
What's that?
My papa got his leg chopped off.
Yeah, it's serious,
It's
right?
real
Yeah, it gets crazy if you don't take care of yourself. Thankfully, I stopped, but there was a point where I actually started to notice some like complications because of it. Like a couple years ago, I almost lost my vision in my left eye. Like one day when I was at work, I blinked and then I had this like black eye floating. It was crazy. It was scary, but like the first thing I did was probably not the right thing. The first thing I did was instead of going to a doctor, I went on Amazon and started looking at eye patches. I was fine with let's just being the eye patch guy than making any significant changes to my diet, you know? I've always been irresponsible with that. But yeah, I wear this blood sugar monitor called a Dexcom. You know about the Dexcom by any chance? Because you said you had your father, right? Yeah. Well, they have this blood sugar monitor now that you attach to your body, and it sends your blood sugar numbers to your phone. Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's been super convenient. There's only like a couple problems I have with it. What's that? That's alright. I've been doing this for years. It's nothing. I learned to have fun with it. You know.
You got to. You got one life. You live.
Exactly. But like I was saying, so the only problem I have with this is that the app for the Dexcom is green, and there's another app that's green called Robinhood, right? And people use that to invest, right? So sometimes I'll wake up and I'll see a high number, and I'll think I made money, but it's really just my blood sugar. I'll see a high number like 300, and it's even worse because it's like not only did I not make money, I also lost nerve endings. This is some deep diabetic shit, I gotta be honest with you. I'm telling a story. I'm glad you guys are like vibing with that part of it at least. I'm getting like sad reactions.
Oh, no, I don't think it's funny at all.
Yeah, but for the right reasons. You know? You're over there, you're giving me sympathy. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, no, I don't know. I got diabetes in Disney World. Yeah, the most magical place on earth. I got diabetes when I was down there. So like, one day I was in Disney World, and then I was there with my whole family. And then the next day it was crazy. I was in a hospital for like the next 3 days for the rest of the vacation. So my brothers got to go to Busch Gardens, and I got to go to the emergency room. It was a very different experience of Universal Studios. But yeah. You guys are cool. I'm gonna move away from the diabetes stuff. I'm gonna try something else out.
Please,
Okay. It's not better. It's not. No. It's not like. It's not better in terms of this is not generally good stuff you're gonna hear. Like. I've been talking to my dad recently. Anybody else? Broken family? I've been talking to my dad recently, and I realized that being on the phone with him is a lot like being like a customer service representative, like dealing with like an angry customer. You'll just be there like, please, I'm sorry, I'm trying to help you. You know, you don't have to talk to me that way, sir. And then he's just like, your mother's a fucking bitch. You remind me of her, I can't stand you. I'm just like, I'm sorry, sir, did you get the cable box working? Did you try resetting it? My dad's 74 years old, he gets forgetful, you know. He gets mad when he forgets. So, you guys ever have like really good dreams, and then like you just like wake up and then you can't like dream those dreams? You know what I mean? Like don't you hate it when it's like somebody wakes you up when you're having a good dream? Like they just like shake you awake and then you can't go back to it. That sucks, right? Like The other day I was having a wet dream, and this jerk just came over to me and shook me awake, just talking all like, "Sir, will you please step out of the vehicle?" I was like, "Hold on, give me 5 minutes." That's how long it takes for me to come in my sleep. Stupid. I don't know. Weird thing about that though is like, isn't it weird? Like I feel like with wet dreams, you fall asleep and then somebody wakes you up and you can't go back to it. You can't just like close your eyes and resume that. But like I feel like it does happen with like nightmares. Like you won't resume like getting fucked or something, but you'll resume getting stabbed in the neck. You know what I mean? Hello, new people. How are you? How you guys doing tonight?
Good. Glad to hear it.
This is the comedy show. I'm Matt Rivera. Probably have like 2 more jokes, and then we're gonna get someone else up here. But thank you guys for coming. Let's see. Are any of you familiar with Google Photos? The app Google Photos, right? It's like one of those places that you can like store extra pictures in, right? And it's cool because it'll make this like little video compilation with like a song and everything in the background. It can be really cute sometimes, but it's not so cute when you're like disorganized. Like for me, it'll be like a picture of me and my mom at the beach, a picture of my friend skateboarding, and then just like a dick pic. All the meanwhile, there's like a banjo strumming in the background. Weird. One time it was like a picture of some flowers, me and my grandma, and then like a cyst on my leg I didn't pop 2 years ago. Things don't match up. I sent that to my grandma by accident. She wasn't very happy with that. This is why I don't smoke weed before I go on stage.
I know.
This is the first experience for me like that.
You're okay.
I came to the Weedman joint and I was like, I'm not gonna get high. I'm fine.
I know.
Fucked
You're
up.
not gonna get high in the Weedman joint though.
Oh no! I walked in here and I started seeing colors. I knew something was up. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm good for now. That's my time. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Matt Rivera, everybody! How fun was that? Yo, you guys had fun. I know you fucking did. We're on to another fucking joint. Oh my god, this is amazing. We got new guests. Hello, new guests. It's so wonderful to have you. We have such a great night for you this evening. It is a true blessing to be here. I'm gonna bring up our next comic because I feel like she's amazing. I saw her last night and she was very funny. I was very happy she hit me up about coming onto the show. Give it up for the very funny Zoe Dixon.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. What's up, New Jersey Weedmans? Can we all hear me? Can all 5 of us hear me? Let's get some names going. Carol. What is it? I don't believe you. What's up, guys? How are we feeling today? At New Jersey Weedmans, I'm Zoe Dixon. It's nice to meet you all. This is my first show in Jersey, actually. I've done shows all over Philly. I've done some stuff in New York. Never Philly. Never Jersey. See, this happens when you smoke before you come here. I was in New York, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. I was doing a show with the Broadway Comedy Club, and I told the 9/11 joke. It bombed. It wasn't like a real 9/11 joke. It wasn't about the victims. I just asked them where the Ninja Turtles were during 9/11, and they got real mad. Where were they? In Jersey, you guys are like, yeah, where were they? In New York, they were not like that. That's fine. That's a Philly joke. It's kind of crazy how like audiences will differ from like city to city in jokes. Like I did a show in Charlotte before. They said no cursing. It was in a bar, no cursing. I Everyone's 21 and up.
Right.
Yes. I was like, this what we're doing? That's why you don't know no
But
college
that's
to
still
start with.
good.
Exactly. Listen, it could be you and me, girl. We could be talking, chilling.
I know, but sometimes some customers make it real good.
Yeah.
Like,
It just had that little,
Yes.
that little extra, you know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
still say stuff. Live a little.
Exactly. Turn up. We're here. Ready to, are these real plants? Do y'all know?
Shit, they look like
They look like it. On my way home. I like it. I've been to Weedman before. It's my first time performing here, but I've been here to indulge in the fine dining. Definitely glad to be back. Alright, I'm gonna tell some jokes now. I was talking to a few of my friends recently, and we had realized that there's only Black Lives Matter signs in like white neighborhoods. Because now our neighborhoods, we just know. We just know that Black Lives Matter. Black people make some noise. Yeah, I see y'all. Make some noise. Exactly. This mic, I like this mic.
Yeah.
Keeping me on my toes. You guys smoke weed, obviously, right? You ever been like super duper high, like in the car or on the train, and you want to listen to music to steady yourself, but you forget to actually plug your headphones in, so you keep turning the music up real loud, trying to figure out why you can't hear it. And 20 minutes in, you realize the whole train heard you playing Entitled by D'Angelo on repeat. One thing I don't like about weed is how it like heightens all of your senses. Like, if you're eating something, you like taste everything. You're listening to music, you hear every
Depending on
instrument.
what you eating, it's good.
Yes.
Okay.
You can you like something good, you see every pore, you know what I'm saying? You be living.
Yes. And I love sweet, so like
Yes.
a chocolate chip cookie.
You be high, you be sitting there, you be like sitting there next to a white person trying to figure out why does it smell like wet quarters. Someone told me that joke was wrong. I had to stop telling it. They really smell like wet dog. Alright. Ladies. Alright, that's an experimental joke. I don't do that whenever we work, but I'm happy you guys are open to it.
Oh yeah, you comfortable. You can
Listen, I'm comfortable.
Yes,
Listen, I'm very comfortable up here right
yes,
now. I'm like, listen, I'm about to say anything. I like getting high before work. I work for Philadelphia Zoo. I like
Oh,
I like
no, because I will be so in love with the animals.
Yeah, literally, I be in there chilling. Like,
Oh my goodness, we have a bond and everything.
literally, I be face to face with the gorillas.
I'm gonna come one day.
If you come, yes, please come through. It's so nice.
Yes.
It's amazing. Definitely go to the Philadelphia Zoo. I like getting high before work because I like getting scared. That's just my personal experience. Getting high, getting high is weird. Like, I remember when I was a freshman in college, I was going to school in Pittsburgh. What I would do is I would sell freshman boys in my dorm antidepressants because they think it gets you high. But it doesn't, ladies. It just kills your libido and makes it hard to cry. So it is. College is weird because it kind of like changes your perception of self. Like normally before college I was 5'5", and now when I stand on my student debt I'm 6 feet under. That's a joke I usually tell the white crowds. That's alright. I've been dating recently, guys. Clap it up for that. I downloaded Tinder, Bumble, all the apps to see how many unemployed skaters were in my area. Quite a few. I remember one time I tried dating white guys. I didn't like it. I do not like dating white men.
Depending on what kind of like you
All white men. I tried. I could not do it. The longer I did it, the more I just wanted to bring back segregation.
You know,
Yeah, I got a green too. Yeah, okay.
Because some of them, like, and in their show.
I don't know. I established my own stereotypes after a few. Now it's in me. I I will say I do like smoking with white people though, because they make a bong out of anything. You know what I mean? Like black people, if there's no woods, that's it. We not smoking.
Period.
Yes.
I'm not about to be smoking no thing. Like,
No, white people take that apple, a Florence in the Machine mixtape, and you be tore up. I can't.
Nah, I could do a rose.
Oh, with the rose
I
color?
want to try.
Yeah, that's a spiritual girl.
Yeah.
I know some people recently, they've been putting lavender in there. They've been putting lavender in the blunts to mix in with the weed. That puts you to sleep. It's for this.
I'm doing just nasty stuff. People, I don't know.
Yeah,
You
people
can't get
actually.
enough nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yes, exactly. I think of some other jokes for y'all. I like dating fat guys so that when we stand next to each other, we look like the number 10.
I like them thick.
We got so much in common.
I do.
Let me find
I
out.
like them hair.
We about to be friends after this show.
Yes,
You feel we gonna follow each other on Instagram? Watch.
Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm gonna do one more joke for you folks so I can get out of here. Through all my dating, I discovered a new kink of mine. You guys want to hear what it is? It's okay, I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's genuine kindness and affection from men. So I don't watch porn, I just watch Chick-fil-A training videos. Haha, my pleasure. Alright folks, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host.
Yeah.
And his shirt. I kinda like that shirt.
I love it.
Give it up for Zoe Dixon, everybody! We got her trapped on stage. She liked my shirt because she's high. There's a reason I wore this. For all the people who are a little bit too high, they just look at my shirt and they come back to reality a little bit. I recently got my girlfriend a salt lamp, but she didn't fuck with it, so now we just put it on our food. Are you guys ready for your second to last comic of the evening? We might have another special guest, but for right now, he's the only comic in the building who's left. He asked me to hand him a joint before this. He made the mistake that the two comics before him made. We will see if he is a stoner extraordinaire. Give it up for Matthew Sturm. Did I get the right pronunciation? Hell fucking yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to smoke. I will stay smoking, right? Fuck yeah. I smoked before a lot of shows. It's just better, I guess. Sometimes it's funny because like I've been smoking weed for probably like 10 years, and like it's terrible every time. Like I freak out every time I smoke weed, but I'm just like, oh, I love this shit. Oh my god, what is that? And then like 20 minutes later, I'm like, why does my arm feel weird? Like it just every time. Anybody? No, right? It's just, yeah, I guess, right? That's fine. This is crazy. This is interesting. Regardless, they got weed here, right? I'm gonna buy some weed for sure. So, one thing I observed lately is that, you know, a lot of people don't like to get walked in on while, you know, you're taking a shit. You know, that weed was strong. Actually, you know, I'm like, holy shit, that was good weed. When you get walked in on, I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. When you get walked in on while taking a shit, like, nobody likes that. But, like, I'm super fast to show somebody my shit. Like, one of my friends, you know? Like, interesting. I had my doctor put his finger in my ass.
Oh.
Yeah. It was weird. It was weird. Gynecology. I know. Well, I thought I had like a problem. I was just eating like a scumbag. Like I didn't have a problem. But he checked my ass, and I thought it was gonna be like just an in and out thing. And he got intimate with it. And it was like very, bro. I never felt more like low in my life. Like, he was like, first of all, he was just like, lie on your fucking side. And I was like, what? He was like, get on your fucking side. And I thought, he didn't say fucking, but like, you know, it felt that way. Like, he was like, get the fuck up. You know, he was like talking through his teeth, you know, he's just like, I thought you just bend over. You know, I thought you just bend over. I'm sorry, this is a lot. We're getting intimate tonight. But you lie on your side. And then he takes like a glob of jelly and he just like starts fingering you. Like, the doctor fingers you. They didn't tell you that. Like, I thought it was, alright, I'm almost done. Almost done. And it was intrusive, sir. Let me just tell you, it was horrible. It was, I felt so low. He spoke to me poorly, but let me tell you, it was the best orgasm I've ever had in my entire life. That's the punchline.
He gave me the Bill Cosby thing.
Yeah. No. Bill Cosby would put people to sleep. But like, my doctor, he was like, you know, I literally just heard a cricket. This is awesome. So, what else? You guys watch Planet Earth?
Yeah.
I like to get high and watch Planet Earth because it's like something calming about David Attenborough's voice, the narrator. And I just like how he's always talks in a really British voice. And he goes up and down, and no matter what, it just makes you calm. And like, not calm, it kind of sounds like I said calm. I don't jerk off to David Attenborough. But I was started thinking, like, you know, he does this Planet Earth and everybody likes it, but what would it be like hanging out with him, just him in a normal situation, you know, like, just like him at a Starbucks. I would like one latte, please. You know, like him having sex. He's like, oh my god, I'm about to arrive, I'm coming. And that's a joke. Another joke. What else? I saw people saying Caitlyn Jenner is doing a makeup line. I saw some comics making fun of her. And I thought it was pretty messed up because, like, it's almost 2022. And people are really making fun of... I'm sorry, I'm so high right now. People are really, really making fun of Caitlyn Jenner. And I think she's, like, a really strong woman. And she's beautiful and smart. And I think, you know, people need to, like, treat her with more respect. And that's why I want to be the first person to have sex with her. First person to have sex with Caitlyn Jenner. Because she needs that. You know? And it'd be very interesting. I mean, what is a this is a touchy subject, but, you know, I mean, if I don't know what's going on down there, but I'm sure that, you know, she'd appreciate it. Is Caitlyn Jenner a lesbian? I'm asking you. I don't know why I'm asking you. How much time we got? No, I'm just kidding. Man, I just this is like so Spider-Man's dick is always showing. Every picture. Like, every picture is always Spider-Man's dick. If you, like, Google Spider-Man right now, like, it'll be, like, a picture of his dick showing. And it's always him posing like that. Like, you know, he's, like, full spread. Like, he's got his grundle full spread. And if it was any other superhero, it'd be, like, super messed up. If it was just Captain America with his, like, legs spread holding his shield up, everybody'd be like, what the fuck? Here's my impression of Tom Hanks finding out he got COVID.
Oh, COVID. Oh, why? Oh. Oh, no, I gotta go to Africa for a year. Oh, COVID. No. Oh, come on.
That is my impression of yeah. I might be done. I got more shit. I'm just like, should I keep talking?
Up to you.
I can keep talking for a little bit. I went to a truck stop the other day. Like I didn't mean to go to a truck stop, but I had to use the restroom. And I went to the bathroom, and it was literally the most horrible bathroom I've ever seen. Like, there was literally shit on the wall, and I'm not kidding. And it looked like truckers had, like, it looked like they were trying to shit on the walls. Like, it looked like somebody was literally lying on the ground and, like, they'd have competition to, like, shit. And it'd say next to it, like, Big Mike was here. Beat this record. You know? My friend wanted to be a trucker. I was like, okay, everybody's gonna think you're a rapist, but that's fun. What else? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more things. I saw a dog. I parked like 2 feet from here and I almost got stabbed like 3 times. Like on the way in. I actually didn't. This is security, by the way. So, anyways. I think I'm just gonna chill. How'd I do? Good or bad? I feel this is fun because like this stuff. Thank you guys.
Give it up for Matthew Sturm, everybody! He didn't even realize he was being watched by billions of people on the internet. Yeah. You're on a Late Night Hump, the show.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought it was bombing.
No, you're killing it. There's mad people just thumbs upping you. All of you. Everybody. Even the audience. They're like, wow, that audience is really hot. And I'm like, how did you see that through the camera? The camera's faced this way. And they're like, I just see it. I just vibe with the audience that's out there. I was talking a little bit earlier about mushrooms. I actually took some mushrooms very recently, just with the intention of like microdosing, you know, like that's what Silicon Valley's doing, right? So that's like the future. You take a little bit and you have a good time, right? That's what I thought. And then it ended up being a real trip. It's like, why? Like, all of my roommates were working from home that day, and now I just have to, like, be with a bunch of people who are just bummed that they're working, and they're just, like, putting that on top of me. They're like, oh, you're tripping shrooms, huh? Oh, that must be fun, huh? Yeah, that must be fun. Then another person who was staying with us on this day is just like, oh, I heard something about shrooms one time. I heard that somebody who did shrooms one time jumped out the window. And I was like, why are you telling me this while I'm on shrooms? Like, some people just don't get that. That's why I like hanging out with stoners. Like, I feel like I had to cut out people who don't smoke weed in my life because they were just like making me paranoid. And I'm just like, you just don't talk about negative things right now. Like, we don't need it. I'm about to go down the wormhole of like Wikipedia, Google, and Reddit. Like, please just don't say this to me. Like, it's gonna make me research some things. Like, I just want to think happy thoughts, you know, like some ice cream. Like when you have a bad dream and you're just like, I want to think of something happy. Like, I'm just gonna think of like ice cream to fall back asleep. Like, that's what I feel like when I'm on weed. Maybe it's because I have munchies that I just want some ice cream. But you know, you guys have been the cherry on top of this hump day. It's been very great to have you all. We were supposed to have another special guest. I don't know if he's coming because I live stream from my phone, but if not, he'll probably just smoke weed with us, which is almost better than comedy shows, just smoking weed with people and talking. But that's kind of what we're doing. It's a one-sided smoking weed and talking right now. If you guys like the show, we're here every first, second, and third hump day of the month. Late Night Hump. Who knows? Maybe we'll rebrand it to being weekly as opposed to the first, second, and third hump day of the month. Maybe that's confusing people. They're like, is it the odd Wednesdays? And it's like, yes, it is the odd Wednesdays, but it's also the even Wednesdays. But they are very, very odd Wednesdays, for sure. I make sure of it. You might not laugh, but you will remember your time at Weedman's joint. Give it up for all your comics this evening. Zoe Dixon, the Matt Attack, Matt Rivera, Matt Sturm. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Did somebody just come here? Maybe we have another comic for the evening. I don't know. Did somebody else come in? There are new people here? No, I don't think so. I almost got excited for you guys. I was like, special guest, Chris Rock! Yes! He lives in Jersey. He's here. Nah, I don't think he does that. Does he do like pop-up shows in Jersey? That would be sick if he did. Like for COVID, just to smoke some weed. Thank you guys so much. I'm your host Jordan Fried, whatever the fuck. JFREEEZE. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter. And yeah, if you're like watching this video on Weedman's Joints accounts later, I'm gonna talk you to sleep because sometimes I just talk people to sleep on this long video because some people are very lonely when they're on weed. They smoke weed and they're like, what do I listen to when I get sad? And it's like, oh, you listen to the Fried Guy.
The Lonely Stoners.
Yeah, he was made for you. He was literally called the Fried Guy so that you had a guy who guided you through your stoner sadness. So like, light up your bong if you've been like staring at that green all night. Because we're getting to closing time. Wow, I've been smoking too much weed to even sing. That was so sad. This is a karaoke mic. Shouldn't it have like a filter on it? Closing time. Time for all the... I don't even know the lyrics because I'm fucking blazed. That's not true. Weed is good for your memory. Don't let people tell you otherwise in the alcohol lobby. Weed is very, very pleasant. I've remembered everything I needed to remember today because we are animals, and just by speaking words, we've done a lot today because other animals do not talk. And you people at home who are trying to think happy thoughts before bed, just remember you can talk, you know? Unless you had like some kind of debilitating illness that makes you not talk, in which case, hopefully you can walk, hopefully you can see, hopefully you can something that like other animals can't do. You know, I just try to be positive, guys. That's what the weed makes me do. People say, oh, you're not you when you're stoned, Jordan. You're not you. And I'm like, yes, I am me. I'm happy. They're like, you're not you when you're stoned. You're not sad. I'm like, yeah. It's funny, I used to take Lexapro, and then that shit made me cry a lot. But weed is a lot better. It makes me cry when I'm supposed to cry, which is every day. Every day, get it out. Have you had your cry yet today? Not yet. I get my cry in the morning sometimes, you know. It doesn't always have to be a negative cry, you know, but when it is negative, you just get the feelings out. It's better than like breaking stuff, because then you just have to replace the stuff you broke. But if you cry, you just have to replace your broken heart. I'm just kidding, guys. We don't have broken hearts here. We're having a good time. We're playing video games at home, listening to this stupid shit. Imagine if somebody was like Twitch streaming and they had this in the background and they were like, wow, this guy's a fucking idiot. I'm gonna cyberbully him. I'm not even looking at your comments if you're cyberbullying me, but you know, all publicity is good publicity. So keep it going in the comments if you're cyberbullying me. Yeah. You can't cyberbully me too hard because I'll just feel the attention hard. Like, people don't even cyberbully me because they're just like, I don't want to make him feel like people are watching him. Yeah, so right about now you're probably drifting off into some weird sleep sheep sleep, with them like jumping over your head if you're like a good sleeper. If you're like me, you're still awake and you're just gonna watch this because you have the blue light on your phone turned up all the way. Turn the blue light off. They have night mode now. Do you guys have night mode? You guys have night mode? I do that during the day so I can take naps. No, I can't take a nap. I have too much anxiety. But if I could take a nap, it would be because of the weed. The weed is the medicine for every disease. Yeah, every single disease. Every disease. I'm just seeing if anybody questions me in the comments, you know? It doesn't solve every disease. It only solves 85% of diseases, like nausea. That's a disease of the lower section. It also solves headaches. It solves anxiety, depression, sleeplessness. It taught me how to use chopsticks for the first time. It also, I don't know, it made me understand cryptocurrency, you know? And now I'm very rich in electronic money. I'm gonna let you guys go on that into the sweet goodnight. Tell your pillow you love it because it's always there for you, you know? Maybe you should spray something that smells good on your pillow, you know? Or you could just hide your weed under it. For the Tooth Fairy. Does the Tooth Fairy smoke weed? Yeah. The Tooth Fairy's a fairy. Yeah.
For sure.
That magic stuff comes from weed. For sure. So have a good night. Get home safe if you're smoking and driving yourself to your pillow right now. That would be so cool if I was just like in the fast food line with you right now and you were watching this like in a Taco Bell or something. I'm just like using up your time while you have to wait for your food. That would be sick. Have a good night, y'all. I'm Jordan Freed. Late Night Hump forever.